Hello survivors, hello! Welcome to the stream, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you're having a good Monday. Feeling good? Feeling good? Thank you ever so much for tuning in, guys. Hey, we get 2 military watches. Nice to see. That's what I was there for. So it is nice to see. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. I think I can't remember which one I'm full on. It could be the gold rims. Let's have a little look. Inventory. It is Breeze, okay. And Brady's, Brady's. And soon to be Benny's and Bernadette's. I wish I had something to even level up, guys. All these trainers, nothing to level up. If we go in chat. What's up, Christian? Thanks for tuning in. #1 on the stream, I do appreciate it. What's up, Valiant as well, Sean? Thanks for tuning in, guys. I do appreciate it, like I say. Hey, what's up, 8 Page as well? Welcome in. Bashan, hello, hello. Lord Bradley, hello. Let's sharpen our Roman Gladius. Yeah, that is the entry phrase, Gladius, for the Carson video. That giveaway is ending today, I'm pretty sure, because generally the way it goes is if the character's just about to go off the wheel, that's when the giveaway ends. There you go. We have got Alpha rerunning, actually. I didn't see that. That's a rerun of an Ultra. Okie dokie. She does kind of work with Raiden, so that could work quite nice. And she does actually kind of work with Carson, to be honest, so that could be kind of cool. I have already got Alpha. I did like her. I do like Alpha quite a lot, honestly. It's just as a character, one of my favorite characters. If not, probably my favorite. What's the word? Is it antagonist for the bad guy? It's antagonist, right? I really did like the Whisperers. Such a cool idea. Can you imagine being in that meeting, or like being the guy who came up with that out of the people who wrote this storyline? Just like the moment you realized, wait, we could do this. So cool. So cool. Welcome to the stream, Weird Girl. Welcome in. Thank you very much for tuning in. Just got some basic stuff to do today. Basic. I think I'm gonna probably have to do some quite a few of the arena hits this week. Quite a few. I don't think I need to, but it's always good just in case. You never know. Hey, what's up, Nick? Mr. McGee checking in. Keep on surviving. Yeah, keep on surviving, indeed. Hey, what's up, Daylight? Welcome to the stream as well. I'm going to sneeze in just a second, guys. I do apologize. Oh, no sneeze. It's teasing. It's gonna come. You know how it works with sneezes. And in a slasher beta team for free to play, you can be be a one shot for all FA final bosses. One shot. I don't know about one shot. He has to apply trauma though, right? Trauma. There's still resist potential for trauma. He can't be used in most of the bosses. He can only be used against Gov. So yeah. What's a good team for Alpha? I just got her LB3. One that can sap up the damage. I would say no bonus HP if you can can afford to do that. It's difficult, but no bonus HP. Teaming her up with Circuit seems pretty good idea as well. And Circuit, I'm just using air quotes here right now. Circuit should be next as another character that's due to rerun. So they could potentially be rerun at the same time. She's a good character. A lot of people are calling for her to be rerun when World Champions happen, but you know, it is what it is. Like one go around, he does hemorrhage. True, he does hemorrhage. It'll take a while to get going, but yeah. He does hemorrhage. He does hemorrhage. A few of the bosses cleanse though, that's the only thing. A few do cleanse. Thank you for the early likes on the stream, guys. I do appreciate it. Nice early likes. Thumbs up. Thank you very much. So I'm thumbs upping your thumbs up, guys. How about that? How about that? As a Sophia user, I'm dreading her re-release, I guess you mean, because even more people will have her against me. Yeah, I think she's most likely the character that's going to get horribly countered in the future, to be honest. I've tried to think about ways that they're going to counter her, and it's either going to be exhaust, or they're going to counter her kind of like they countered East Eva, where they would target like a specific role, and because she's not a damage dealer, like she's not damage roll, she's, I'm going to do air quotes again, easier to counter for damage without breaking the game. Like you can just hard counter damage output from control character, she's not control, support characters, and like you could do like one support character gets minus, you know, percentage attack, or one support character gets stunned at the beginning of the turn, you know, and that would be her, because I'm pretty sure she's a support role. Let me just double check. And that would be like directly her, and she is support. So I think that's probably the way they do it, because she is immense. Honestly, she is really heavy hitting, real heavy hitter. But that would obviously only be one character. She'd still be really solid. But it's that's an obvious thing that's going to come in, I think, at some point. At some points, I show up. I always like, it's the only thing. Yeah, I do appreciate the people who hit the like button on my videos when they get released, my live streams. It makes a massive difference. YouTube is like that, you know. The like button makes a difference. I have a blank check with Scopely's name on it if they put her back in the world. I mean, she's due to get re-released in the future. They've just done Alpha, and I think she's like probably 2 or 3 ultras after Alpha. Oh, sirens. I'm pretty sure the next one is going to be, unless they already did him. They might have already done him, actually. I might be wrong, because I remember asking Bretland how much he uses him now. They might have done the Dr. Octopus dudes, Eugene. They might have already rerun him. I can look at the tower to see when, like, what the next ones coming up are, and we can have a little look. We can have a little look ski. Okay, so we just had the re-release of Alpha. Okay, Eugene 2000 should have already rerun. They do ultras in the right order, but they skip advanced between ultras, it seems, because like there's 3 advanced on my screen right now that they haven't run, which is Circuit, Axel 2000, and Carl 2000. They seem to do they like seem to have them in separate, so that kind of like releases. They need to just re-release them at least every like once or 2 weeks, because if they're not doing re-releases every 1 or 2 weeks, they're gonna just fall further and further and further behind because they're releasing new characters every week. So they've got to re-release characters every week as well. Honestly, was Kyle an Ultra? I think Kyle was an Ultra, right? Sadiq was Advanced. I think Kyle was Ultra. Raven was Advanced. Agent 46 was Advanced. And then Thanksgiving, Sophia. She's not too far away. She's like 2. She's 2 more. Oh, Kyle, then Thanksgiving, Sophia. So if you do like Sophia and you want to pick her up, you better be saving all those Ultra tokens. Scrape them all together. Scrape. And then you've got like a bunch of Ultras in like a row, right? Zeke, Eric, was Crag also Ultra? Davey. They've released like there's 4 Ultras on my screen right now. I think there's more Ultras than Advanced on my screen. Oh no, okay, Winter Harrison's Advanced. It's the same though. Oh no, wait, Marcus is Advanced. So it's like 5 to 4, but that's crazy. I would have kind of thought it was like 2 or 3 Advanced for every Ultra, but they released a lot of Ultras in a row. Well, not in a row, but you know what I mean. Actually, it was in a row because the second an Ultra went off the wheel, a new Ultra came onto the wheel. It's like every 2 weeks they released the Ultra for like a month. Which is a lot. Which is a lot. Let's see if we've got the territories. Get some more disappointing crafting in, guys. Let's go. Nothing but disappointment in this. No, I saw you. I saw the scumbaggery. So I'm talking about, I want Carl to come back. He should be next on the Ultras. Hey, what's up, Steve? Carl and Sophia, yeah. There's 8 Advanced eligible waiting for their first rerun. Yeah. I think they could 100% get... Maybe they do this as a 3rd rerun. They need to create a new wheel where you can select whatever character you want to pull from it. You just choose that character and it lets you pull from it. They do that in All Stars. They do that in a couple of other games. And you can maybe call it like your wish list. And that's the one you have increased odds on. You know, the whole like 15% or 10% or whatever it is. And maybe on the final rerun you can't get ×5s. That's the caveat. I think that would be a good like a good way to go. What am I doing right now? I'm actually putting a team in. I was like, what is this? These screens. Let's put in some Telltale characters. They'll defend it for me. Under defense of the Telltales. Who can whisper that in their ear? I love that idea. They make a lot more money. At the end of the day, I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's like there's like a boss. You know when you're like playing a Souls game or something, you suddenly hear boss music. That's how it is at Scopely, I'm pretty sure. they've got a boss there as the boss music starts. Oh no, not a revive. And that's the person who decides everything. It's like a pyramids. Some things can take longer to get up the chain. But they need to have a better way to get characters which you can't like. What about characters that have had their second time through and aren't reappearing? Because there's a lot of advanced characters right now. Steve probably doesn't have this number off the top of his head, but I'm guessing he could get it. Where it's basically there's like, I say it's at least like 8 advanced characters that have had their first rerun and aren't available anywhere. And those would be Wayland, no, not Wayland, Wanderer, sorry. Preach. Maybe it's not 8. Probably lower number than that. Wanderer, Preach, Jeremiah, Georgia, and Laura. So it's 5. But you can never get these characters again until they put them on as the secondary characters on Rerun wheels. So they've got to come up with an idea of how to do those characters, right? I don't know. Trader, Hengyen, East Eva, Ghost, and Kenny. Yo, that team is a bit one-sided. It's a bit lopsided. If things go wrong, it's going to go terribly wrong. When things go right, it's going to look amazing. But when things go wrong, it's going to go terribly wrong. You don't have much control there. You don't have... Yeah, you don't have much control there. You don't have any support characters. They're all damage roll characters. Or at least all damage dealers. You're relying so heavily on Trader to get some control, and it's nuts. Like, only Trader in that team is dealing with Vance. Only Trader in that team is dealing with Eris. Yeah. You only need... Like, the best way to make a team, right, is 2 damage dealers. A leader, 2 support characters. And the support characters can be someone who controls, someone who buffs, someone who creates survivability, that sort of thing. So for instance, like, look at these teams I've created here. They're generally not too one-sided. This is the most one-sided team I have, but I'm not using Titan primarily as a damage roll character. I'm using him as a normalized character who can hold a ransack weapon. Now, big bonus is I can wreck someone with his rush. He hits pretty hard, you know, he hits pretty hard. But I've got 2 damage dealers. If I took more damage dealers, it's, you know, I might win quicker, sure, but at the same time, things have got more chance of going wrong. That's why Titan's there. So on and so forth. This team's kind of the same deal. 2 damage dealers. And generally the damage dealers sit next to each other because if they hold the weapons to buff each other. 1535s. And then this was just a random team that I just created for alpha teams. And it worked okay. It worked okay. Nor's kind of interesting on this team. You could probably use someone like... who could use it instead? Carl. Holiday Heroes Carl. Could stun people off of turn 1. Could hold the same weapon. 20% attack buff to those characters as well. It's going to be nice. Like, most of my teams have that sort of builds. This is very offensive. That's why I don't like leaders that do damage, right? Here's my theory behind damage roll characters as leaders. They don't have specialist skills, and the person you want to do damage with, you want to have a specialist skill, right? You want them to get something special happen when they get a kill. And it doesn't work with Shane. He just doesn't have anything special happen. His kit's good, don't get me wrong, but imagine he was any specialist on an attack team that was like just decent. He'd be much, much better. Whereas I think having more support-based leaders is nicer. Like, Trader's still amazing just because of that. Like, Trader won't ever be pushed off of his like mantle as, I think, the best leader until they bring out another character that does control like Trader sort of does. Because, you know, yeah. That's how I see it anyway. And again, another team. This was me just testing out. This one, again, a little bit lopsided, but I tested this out for Hengyen. It was alright. Easter Eva and Hengyen combo is actually pretty good. Because Easter Eva gets a second turn natural rush, and Hengyen can get first turn nuke off. I think the only problem you've got there is if they've got like 3 characters that are paybacks, then you've got a problem. The rules say they could re-promote even those older advanced. Question is how effective they will be as they continue to age. All advanced up through Carl 2K can be secondary now. Yeah, but that's my thoughts. Like once it gets to the third re-promo, like you said, how effective is that? So why not have a wheel where someone can just select them to be the ones, like a new wheel where anytime someone can select to use their tokens on those characters at any time. It's good for free to play because they can constantly pull for an older character that they think's good. They don't have to be like, oh, I don't have any tokens. You know, the second they get tokens, they can pull. But the caveat is, like I said, I think they should remove ×5 from that wheel. They should make it ×1 only and make it just a flat 15% chance to get the character. Advanced or ultra, honestly. Maybe even slightly higher on the ultra. But you only can get singles, you can't get ×5s or something like that. You know, maybe it's 15 and 10 like it is currently, but no ×5s. Sophia instead of Titan in that team, did you try? Oh, this one? Nah. The reason I've got Titan there is because of normalized. Also, I tried to use a more free-to-play team for my Hengyen guide video. Just so like people who are newer to the game can see this and say, hey, you know what? I've got some of those characters. I can work towards those characters. If I use promos in guides, people like would just be put off. The amount of times I've used a promo in the video and they haven't even done anything, but I've had people comment like, yeah, I can't get that team. Can't make that team. It's just like, come on, man. Come on. You don't have to use the character I used, but... So that's why I just don't use them. Like, I was trying to think of who I could... Like, originally, I was using Laura here. And Laura's a character, like, everyone should have got one copy of, realistically. Unless you just didn't have the tokens. One Laura was really important to get. But, yeah. If you had to swap Titan for someone else who is easier to get, who would you choose? I would say, honestly, Titan's hard to replace in this team. It would be someone green, though. It'd be someone green. Just because Ransack is really important. So it'd be someone green. Maybe William. He's got good control. Can do days. Maybe Mike. But Mike actually adds a lot of like kill potential and you don't necessarily need it. Honestly, it's hard. Maybe depending on what weapon you had, it's hard actually. I don't think Dale would. I mean, maybe William would be good. I know he's a mythic trial character as well. I know it could be harder to come by him. But William would be pretty good. Like, but lack of normalize is gonna be mad. You're gonna have to be really skilled with your trader usage. Like normalize is like gel free card basically. Your trader's gonna have like, yeah. The RNG on Hengyen's first turn sig as well is pretty rough if you don't have a normalize. Brutus only normalizes blues, right? Pretty sure. Normalize the target and another enemy for 2 turns if they are of the tough trait. If the target was like, it should have been like normalize a character for 1 turn. If they are tough, normalize that target for 2 turns. Normalize one other enemy for 2 turns if they are the tough trait. Like just, yeah, that'd be nice. Like at least so you could have bring like a 1 turn normalize into the game. This character came out about a month too late, I think. Like, by the time this guy came out, the tough defenses were not as much of a problem. And then the ones that were still a problem, you couldn't normalize because Peacekeeper was the issue and he has to resist anyway, so it didn't make any difference. But yeah, that slots on. Maybe you could use that new guy. I'm not sure, actually, how good he is. I haven't really, like, used him. Surf's up, dude. Maybe he's got a built-in ransack, right? And a 60%. Like his weapon's really nice, for sure. Let me just match out his skills. Okay, and you can wreck someone off turn 1 with him. That's not too bad. Does he do something like, if he kills somebody, does something happen? When this character performs a specialist, 100% chance a random enemy gets disarmed. At the start of each turn, 100% chance a random enemy gets minus 10% defense for each fighter on the enemy team with his bit. I mean, he's actually pretty good. There's going to be debilitating status effects as well from Trader's leader skill. Not leader, passives. It's a shame that he doesn't do anything when he kills somebody. Like, I'm pretty sure if I was to kill Eris with him, we'll just test it out. If I was to kill Eris, she would still, like, be alive. Pretty sure. Eris, and we'll put in someone else. We'll put in who do we put in? Him? Yeah. My computer's annoying me right now. Annoying me. I'm pretty sure alive would still be. Which team was it? Where's the snowman? One of the teams down here? Was I on the right team already? Yeah, maybe I was. I'm not sure if he'll be able to kill her, to be honest. Actually, he should be able to now. Did he crit? He did, but she cleanses it. See that? When you've got a massively over damaged team, this is the issue you've got to face. It's a shame that he doesn't get bonuses when taking someone out. Shame. Yes, we all know surf's up, dude. Look. Yeah. Can you put Greg? I mean, I can, but I do try and like look at what other people can realistically do. What's the characters in here? We do have a decent character in here right now, actually. I'd say he's worth picking up. I might do a guide on this guy. Would you guys like me to do a guide on beta? He is actually really solid, to be honest. He is really solid. Now he can counter. He can counter Eris in this team, but he does need a command realistically. But he counters Eris really well. He isn't even max for me, I don't think. Is he all the way down here? Surely not. Yeah, I don't think so. Am I just blind? There he is. I think she's the support character. We're just going to put in Laura. And she's not a support character. What is she? A tank? What? A controller? She's control. Huh. More you know, I guess. The more you know. He can control. No rush for you. No rush for you. I like him a lot. You maxed him for the video, remember? I did make a video on the buffs and stuff. I don't think I like did a guide. Hey buddy, how are you? It's a bit off topic, but I wanted to give a pro tip. Winter Marcus is a great leader against zombies. They don't move unless they are out of range. It's not off topic, that's RTS. I was like, what's this going to be about? That's RTS, that's not off topic. It's all good. He's a good leader against Walkers, you say? I can test that. I can look at a little look. I don't have too much problems with Walker teams personally. I use a Telltale team for that, and that's generally pretty solid. Should we go to? Let's go to the. No, we'll go to Pittsburgh. And then you say, what did you say? They don't move. Is it just him? Are you sure it's him? And not someone else? That doesn't sound right. I'll have a look there. Okay, leader skill. Okay, that has nothing to do with it. Nope. Nope. Is he maxed? No. I don't think it's him. You're probably thinking of Carol. You sure Carol's not in the same team? That's more likely a Carol thing. Like if I do basic attacks on everybody, right, they're gonna move here. Almost definitely. See? You're thinking of Carol. She's probably in the same team. She's probably in the same team. I am getting cross-set. Oh, where did I get that from? Where did I get that from? Oh, that was from Sophia. I'm not getting camouflage for him. That was the only thing that stops. He doesn't have a base weapon, right? There's nothing in his kit to stop walkers. Does Carol even stop people from walking into the screen? Like off from the dark? I know that was probably an issue at one point. I have Marcus, Peacekeeper, Ghost, Michonne, and Kenny. Michonne. I don't know. Dale or Wanderer, can't use Carol at all versus walkers. Okay. I've never had camo stop zombies from walking onto the screen. Yeah. I think the issue with Carol is if you don't have any range characters, you won't be able to shoot over the top of things. I've got no idea why your team isn't having walkers come on. There's no reason, unless you've got weapons to do that. No one of those characters has, unless it's not the. Which Marcus are you using? Are you using the fast one? I don't think the strong one has any camo, because that's the only thing that stops walkers. Is camouflage. Winter Kingdom, Winter Marcus. Check the weapons, maybe. There might be a weapon you've got that does something, I don't know. And Max, they're all frozen. That's why they're weird. When I replace him, I mean, I'm using him. Nothing. It's not happening for me, so I don't know how it's happening. It is odd. when I replace him, the walkers act normal. Bizarre. It is bizarre. Nothing with his weapon, I guess. That is bizarre. How bizarre? I think it's incapacitate. Where is he? These characters blend in so well together. There is. I don't know what I was looking for. But this is only one enemy. Don't know. Here's weird. This is strange. Oh, I need to do some crafting, don't I? It is bizarre. Might as well utilize it though, I guess. You could record a clip of it, put it on YouTube, and then maybe someone could work out what's going on. I'll craft these. Okay. Okay. Weapon 15, let's go. I think I actually got crits on the other things I was doing crafts on last week, yeah. Got 5% here. I've only got one in Marnie, but we might as well get her weapon up in the meantime. I think she's got a decent-ish weapon. And we might be able to max his weapon finally. There you go, not that I'm using it, but you know. You know. You know. Let's see if we get any sixes. A couple. A few more. There we go. Can I not like do the order of the characters? Nope. Oh, look at all these L's. Feels good. Delete the L's. Should get bonus points. And that's it. 27. That's actually pretty good. Don't think any of these are actually like air quotes important. Although I might not do him. I'm not sure if I've got one of him. Just in case. Hold on to the old telltales. Let me see. And is that him? I think that's him. It might be him. Disarm Lewis. Yeah, it's him. Okay. Okay. What time is it? We're going to be doing the giveaway for the advanced tokens in about an hour and 15 minutes. And we're going to be giving away 10,000 Ultra tokens today because the person who won the giveaway on my last stream, last Monday, did not claim the rewards. And that will be going to someone on the live stream as well. So as long as you're here on the live stream, you'll be able to enter. And sometimes it's had like 15, 20 entries for 10,000 Ultra. That's pretty decent. Hey, what's up, Seamless? Anyone would think it was a war stream? Why is that? Well, because I was going over teams. Okay, let me buy some stuff. I can get some blowtorches, I guess. That's pretty much the only thing worth buying in here for me. But I can't even get all 10 every month. It's not even. Is it every month? I'm not sure if it's every month. It might be every month, but I can't get all 10. I did get all my TWD gold medals and my gold mythic tokens. I should be up to like 50 pulls now. Oh, I missed your hello, did I? Wasn't expecting a stream this evening. Yeah, I mean, I've got to do content. I didn't do any content over the weekends. I've got to do content. I do apologise in this, sorry. Yeah, I've got 66 pulls. Jinx. Jinx. What's the reason you don't think PK should be in an alpha team? There's no reason he shouldn't be in there. It's just primarily he's used on other teams that I've noticed. Also, PK needs to be teamed up with Andre realistically. And then if you have PK and Andre in an alpha team, it kind of goes away from what alpha teams kind of need, which is a bit more like longevity. You can nuke those characters in like one turn. The right setup, you know? You need to basically have a team that survives for a little bit longer so that Alpha can get her stuff off. That's why I think Circuit's good with that team. I think I threw together like a really basic team with Alpha. But where are my defense teams at? Did I already pass them? Maybe. Oh, there we go. That's the team I have there. But it has bonus HP. I haven't fixed this team since for a while, honestly. I haven't really put much time into my defense teams. Did I not make it my friendly defense? Like Vance might be good in that team. I want to get rid of the bonus HP from Davey. As much as they're getting a reasonable amount of bonus HP. Defense down. So what she got? 80k. And they all revive, right? They all revive. It's just with her days, it's really good. Did I resist it? I did resist it. Who has days resist here? Huh. Titan resisted the days. Yeah, that's why I've got days resist on him. It's just because I'm primarily using him as a normalized, so it's just that I'm protecting the thing that I want to use. And then he can't really get confused, and you can't really be taunted as easily. So it's just stun and impair pretty much, and I don't care about impair. I might go for a second resist on him actually. I haven't got him fully modded apparently. Do you have a video that helps with getting S-class characters? I'm still not sure how to do it. I mean, there's only one way really. You have to farm these maps. That's it, right? That's it. You farm these maps to get the cards, and you need 10,000 cards total. Now you can buy some for coins, I think, but was it up here? I can't remember where exactly it is. Maybe it just hasn't loaded for me. But I'm pretty sure there's a tab where it has S-Class cards being sold for coins. Unless they remove that, I'm not sure. I think it had its own tab. I would not advise though. There's not really much reason to get them unless you're collecting them. That's the only reason that's worth it. It's still there. Okay, I would have to reload my game. I mean, I can kind of do that right now. Let's switch regions and switch back. That kind of does the trick. That kind of does the trick. It loads. Shemon. Survival markers, supply depot. I mean, you can get the odd crates here and there. It will speed it up a little bit. I still don't think it's worth it. Like, unless you're going for collection purposes. I think I collected like a 5-star Clementine just for collection purposes. So I had a 5-star, 6-star in S-Class. That's pretty much it. Also, I didn't like the visuals on the S-Class. That's why I did it. How do you get Blue Davy to give bonus health at the start of the fight? I have him, just haven't used him. He has to heal himself, or someone has to heal him at the beginning of the fight. Same with any character that is a overheal. Like, she has it in her kit, right? So it's like really basic. At the start of the wave and turn, heal this character by 70% of their max HP. And then it procs this straight away. Whereas Davy, you have to either have a weapon on him or a weapon on someone else. And I think I just have like a battle pass weapon. No, it wasn't a battle pass. It was a league's weapon. It wasn't. It's not great. I was just testing it out for Davy, pretty much. Self-healing, regain 80% HP at the beginning of each wave. So he has a better heal than Nor does. But his base HP is way lower, so the amount of bonus HP he gives out just isn't as high. Let's see if it loads up now. Okay, we've got offers. S-Class, there we go. So you can see, you can get these crates. Is it worth it? I mean, you get trainers and stuff as well, I guess. Some of the... Wait, is this the newer characters you get more crates? How does that make any sense? Or are these the same sets of characters? Okay, no, there's the older ones. So the really older ones you can get lots of crates of. So if you're collecting characters, like you really want to get Clementine, if you get one of these crates, you basically get over 10% of the, Clementine. I think you need to get 2,000 for a 6-star version of a character. And then you've got your daily claim here for the torches, which I still claim, but I just don't spend. I should probably just spend them, to be honest. And then you can farm whichever one you want, getting characters as you please. Let me have a little look at which character I'm close to but haven't got. Hey, what's up, Bretland? He's here. No. So then you can go by progress, and you can see which ones you're most progressed on. So apparently Tara, I could go for a second Tara if I wanted to. I don't know how I've only claimed... Oh, maybe they had to recreate their collections, actually, yeah. Rick. I don't think it's worth going for second characters. I don't think I've got a Tiffany. I could be wrong, though. I don't think I've got a Jeremiah either. I did mess up my Jeremiah, though. I claimed 3 of him because I actually foddered him once. I might have foddered the other ones, to be honest. Let's have a little look. It is a distinct possibility. No, the 2 fast ones here. This becomes the S-Class, right? This one must become the S-Class. So I could go for him. And then Tiffany. Don't have her at all. And then I could just get some of these done. It'd be kind of cool to just finish off this stuff, even though it doesn't mean anything. It's just for fun. Something to actually do. And I'd get level up points for leveling up those 5 stars and stuff. Let's do some of those. Collections. And then go for progress. Nope. Which one is it? Limited. Progress. Nope. We want to get 2 Tiffany's. They can easily be countered though. What are we talking about? Sorry, what? I would like to have S-Class Mercer and Jackie just to mess with the people sometimes. You can't use them in war, but you can use them in raids. That's about it. But yeah, Mercer's countered by Isabel and Jackie's countered by Negan, so I mean, yeah. So now I need another 2,300 cards of her. Apparently I've already got Tanya. Who's someone else who I don't have? Like Davey. Dwight, I mean. I don't think I have Guo, but man, that's a lot of cards to go for. That's a lot of cards. I don't have Raulito, or is this probably a reset? Let me probably reset that one, to be honest. Let me have a look. Yeah, I have him. Okay. So now I have to create a new team. Way down here. This is how I do things to like remind myself to do level up particular characters, guys. It's pretty bad, but there's not many ways you can do it in RTS. They don't have like a favorite system, unfortunately. Which it kind of would be good if they did, but. And then we can move this up to 2nd place. And then it's just at the top of my roster. I'll see it all the time, and I'll remember to level these guys up. You can also use S-Class in SL tournaments. I don't even take the time, Buttbeak, to swap the Mythic tanks to Mythic damage roll characters. I'm not swapping the Mythic tanks to S-Class characters. But welcome to the stream, Buttbeak. Welcome in. Did the battle pass start? It didn't even start. Wasn't it meant to start already? Doesn't it? Or is it meant to start at midnight? I thought the battle pass missions popped at 8 PM. Or is that just really old? And saving money for a battle pass, I mean, it only costs like $8. It's not really that big a deal, honestly. The S-Class road maps too, that's where I get shut out because I don't have the S-Class characters I need to play. I mean, yeah, true. I don't think those road maps should exist anymore, personally. I think it's been a year since Mythics has come out. It's time to, like, retire them from those road maps and stuff. That's my opinion on that anyway. We can run this road map. Look at this, guys. I'm spending torches. Amazing. Hey, thank you very much, Sly. It should pop up on the screen. I do appreciate that, though. 13 months. New badge. Uh-oh. I just wasted him, guys.
Feels good.
My bad.
Sounds good.
Six torches down the drain. Oh, my God. We'll take a different team. 6 torches down the drain, guys. My bad. It starts at midnight. Okay. Sell me those torches and rings. Yeah, I did actually sell like 20,000 rings on stream once, just to show you what I do with them. And then when I clicked the sell button, I realized that was pretty harsh to do, and there were a couple of people who were like, it was hard watching that, you know, just selling them for the what is it for? Isn't it for gear tokens or something like that? I need my elite character tokens off them maps. True. That's a cheese you can do, guys. If you're not sure what to do with your torches, just do, like, I think it's the first 2 stages. I can't remember exactly who told me to do this. It's a nice idea. You only need to do the first 2 stages, and you can get an elite character token every day. I think you can get 3 a day. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but that's a way to get rare bits, and then the rare bits will eventually turn into silvers, or the rare bits will eventually turn into, like, other things. So, like, yeah, I did the first 2 stages. It cost me 20, so you can do that every single day, and you can get an elite character token. And then every what is it, every week you can do it a second time that day. Now, it doesn't seem like a lot, but that means that you can get like 35 elite character tokens extra every month, which generally is going to be like 20 extra 6 stars. So you'll have 20 extra rare bits. Like, rare bits are really hard to come by right now, so you can get 2 extra silvers, you can get 4 extra blowtorches. If you're free to play, this is how you have to play. Like, and these resources are hard for you. Like, personally, these resources are not tough for me. These 2 here. Blowtorches are annoying, but not annoying enough to do that. Not annoying enough to do that. I could probably get all of the blowtorches a month that way. They just kind of dropped the ball when they changed the wheel to advanced and ultra, forgetting that these exist. I think you should have the option to trade in the guild bits for rare bits. Like 5 rare bits for every guild bit isn't that big a deal. That basically means that this costs 1 guild bit, so like 1 gold mythic character, or this costs 2, and this costs 4. So like that's pretty decent. Oh, I was the guy crying. Okay, my bad. I think there was a couple of people in my chat, honestly. But yeah, I instantly was like, I'm down to 50k. I was at 100k or something at one point. I think it's worth me keeping 50k just in case they ever become usable in any way. I think I'm pretty much set for gear tokens, whatever they're called now. They're called gear tokens. Gear markers, that's it. 78 million. I'm okay. I'm okay. So yeah, you can get them in here as well. Is there any... Which characters am I going for? None of these, right? Yeah, I've already got all of these guys. Would have been easy. I think you can get them in here, but I don't think they're really expensive in here. Sentence medals, man. Another currency that's useless. And they wouldn't even have to reinvent the wheel a lot. They could just make these relevant in some way. I always buy that box. Really? What in the like what? Why do you buy it other than to get the characters? Is it worth buying it for any other reason? Or is it? Like you get the 5-star. Then what? Oh, you're still collecting these characters. I've got all of these, I think. I'm pretty sure I've got all of these. Princess 100%, Priya 100%, Axel yes, Pete yes, Mercer yes, Marcus yes, Beta maybe not, but I'm pretty sure I do. Gentleman maybe not. Shane I'm fairly certain I do. Shane's there. Beta is there. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. And then what was the last character? Gentleman. Gentleman's down here. Marcus. I actually pulled Marcus as an S-class. I'm pretty sure I pulled him as an S-class when they had some weird wheel up where it was like better chance to pull a good character, and I got Marcus of all characters. Of all characters. I think I've got all of those. I have 1,532 characters. I have 1,006. I think a lot of these are fodder. I probably have a lot of like 4 stars. No, I don't. 3? Yeah, I've got a few 3 stars that are in the bin. Do I lock Sandy? Man, I do lock Sandy. Sandy was legit. Look at that. She looks way different than I remember her looking though. I remember her having like... Oh no, that was the 5-star version. But this is how I remember Sandy. No. Well, yeah, kind of like that. But more like... More like this. Is this the one I pulled all that time ago? No, that isn't that one. Surely not. Why did I level her up? I'm pretty sure I've got a maxed one. Close to max. Yeah, this is the old one. Man, I actually one-pulled this in the 5-star era. Do you know, like, getting lucky on the old 5-star wheel was so hype. So hype. I also managed to get a random other character when he first came out. I one-pulled this Rick. Hot Rick, guys. Hot Rick. I one-pulled this guy when he first came out. This is before I streamed, so no, it wasn't streamer luck. It was before I was a YouTuber. Hot Rick. The reason he's called Hot Rick is because he was the first character to come out that had heal over time. All teammates immediately regain 30% of their max HP and then regain 30% of their max HP at the beginning of their next turn. And that's HOT for heal over time. So you call him Hot Rick. That was it. I pick up at least one Sandy every week still. Stone Cold. He's got the leg braces, yeah, true. You pick up a little. Oh, what you mean from farming? Yeah, Sandy is legit. We don't actually have a Mythic Sandy, do we? I talked about this the other day. Do we not have a Mythic Sandy? She is. She. Oh no, we do. We do. But we need a new one. We need a new one. We do. She was amazing, but we definitely need a new one. She was legit. I think we need a fast one. Because her OG was a fast, right? One of her OG characters was a fast. I don't know if I've got her, to be honest. 5. This one. Kalat. What was the other Sandy? The alert one. Execution. So what? So if we've got a Mythic, right? That's Kalat 2. What's the execution like new execution? I can't remember what it's called. You've got like 2, right? You got 2, pretty sure. Beheading is 1. And then the other one is... No, is it just beheading? I think it's just beheading, right? Did you forget? I mean, I haven't used her for ages. She was honestly one of the most fun characters to use. At the beginning of the Mythic era was a lot of fun. Just because of like Sandy, honestly. It's just beheading, right? There's no other like... There's no other dual specialist of execute. Do you think they could make... They could make another specialist skill? What would you guys think about a specialist skill that's more for controllers, right? And it's a dual specialist where the first half of it executes, so it does the same sort of deal, but instead of it being 20%, it's like 25 or whatever the one is for beheading. What's the one for beheading? Is it 20 still? Okay, it's 20 still here. So it could still be 20, but the second half of it is more like is something else that creates control, and it can be more like you know, imagine you're rolling through a forest, right? You and 4 of your buddies in the zombie apocalypse, and someone just jumps out and beheads one of your teammates, right? You're gonna be like stunned, right? That's gonna be kind of like what's the word when someone goes into shock? So it could be something like shock, something shock. But that'd be kind of cool. So like if she uses her specialist skill, it will control another enemy for 2 turns, like stun them for 2 turns. I'm thinking of quite basic, because there's not many good offensive specialist skills, honestly. Most of them are kind of average. State of shock. What about shell shock? I think that is that like... That might be from something else. I'm not sure what that means. Petrification. No, that sounds way too Harry Potter, man. It's a nice idea, but she's gonna have to have a wand and stuff as a fast weapon. No, I mean, like, if basically, like, if you're walking along, right, and someone walks on a landmine and literally just gets disintegrated right next to you, your brain goes into shock instantly, right? Because, like, it just can't even process what has just happened. Like, people just lose their memory if something terrible happens in front of them. But, like, shock would be kind of it. But yeah, I think that's a kind of decent idea. Not necessarily teamed up with a a control role initially, but that could be a kind of cool idea. Laurie Grimes, yeah, she does have execution, yeah. But that's it, right? There's no other like execute 2s. There's no other dual specialist that uses execute except for beheading, right? Glad I wasn't walking there, but imagine this person was someone who meant a lot to you, right? You just wouldn't be able to process it instantly. That's the whole thing, right? That's what it's meant to be. Like, you're gonna be like stunned. That's the kind of idea anyway behind it in my head. Sandy and Tyrese made the start of the Mythic era very fun. Yeah. And especially as people use like 6-star commands or S-class commands, you know. Awestruck. I think that awestruck is a bit more like, I'm thinking like, wow, like stars in the eyes going, oh wow, that's amazing. That's pretty evil, honestly. That's like some proper like, that's psychopathic. I'm gonna be honest, Steve. Like walking along, friend just blows up by a landmine and just going, wow. I'm so awestruck right now. Shock and awe. Yeah, shock and awe. I mean, shock and awe is more like if you're in front of an audience, right? My brain would have be me doing 2 things. First checking myself for blood, then getting to cover. Yeah, I talked about it before, actually. Like, the way people act in certain situations, they don't know how they'll act, you know? What's it called? Fight or flight. You don't know whether you're a fight or a flight kind of person. You just don't know until like you actually have that situation occur. Some people just stand still for a split second. Just for that, they're just more of a, you know, they get shocked. Back and cover. Oh, right. No, that's it. No, MGTV. Exactly. That's exactly it. And he was kind of messed up for, like, multiple episodes, right? It took him quite a few episodes to, like, get out of the, like, what just happened. He couldn't process it properly. It was just... It was so out of the blue, you know? That's exactly it. You've hit on the head. You've hit on the head. And that was honestly messed up. I think they copied that scene, like... frame for frame effectively from the comic as well. It was grim. It was grim. Oh, I better get some of these, I guess. This is pretty much it, right? This is the last roadmap for this event. Hey, what's up, Moon? Welcome to the stream, man. Does anyone know of a comprehensive list of the tunes anywhere online? It's in-game. You can get it from the tower. You can even search by character name if you want to get a specific character name. It's a shame you can't like search by allegiance or anything like that, but you can do that on your roster. What's the date today, guys? Is it the 26th or the 27th? I'm sure it's one of those two, right? 27th. So tomorrow's the last day of the month, man. February's rough. February is rough, guys. Content creators nightmare. I guess it depends. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it could already be the 20th for some people. My YouTube stuff goes off of American times though. But yeah. Bert year. It only goes as low as epic though. I mean, all the way down to 2-star tunes. You can't even get those anymore though. You can't get 2 stars anymore. Not actively. Like, I think you can get them from SR. That's about it. Three stars, I think you might be able to get off of world map. What mods do you recommend for new Davey and Connor? You mean Carson? Scab missions and world map as well. I mean, yeah. Scab missions, you can get some characters sometimes. But yeah. There are 1 stars. Yeah, there are even 1 stars. I think this game at heart is a character collection game, and they don't really allow you to collect the old characters anyway. I wish there was like a Pokedex in this game, you know? Even if it was like a building. Like, characters you've met, air quotes, but it's characters that have been on your roster. You don't have to get them up to any specific tier, but when you've like got them on your roster, it unlocks in a Pokedex style form. You don't even have to necessarily get anything for doing it. It's just something to do, you know, collection thing. Yeah, it's kind of bizarre. Because they even promote this game originally like as a character collection game. I meant Carson. I think you need to make them just balanced HP and defense on both of them. So put them in a team, put the weapon in their hands which you think you want them to hold. Generally, HP and defense is good for a defense team character. They don't need AP. And then look at their HP and defense, and then if they're like one specific, like really low, then increase that with mods. You generally want to have it around about the same if you can get that. I believe one of them gets mad HP bonuses. I think it is Davey. So yeah. Why you gotta have cool ideas that never been implemented? I always thought that RTS was a game full of potential that just never really utilized that potential. It's a shame, but it is what it is. Those were the good days when they give characters out. Now you have to buy them. I mean, you can get characters now. Just run world map. You can get character drops. It's just characters you can't necessarily use. There was a time when you couldn't get even characters drop off world map. The only time they gave characters is where you actually have to like, yeah. Okay. Okay. I think I need to tear up some silvers. pretty rough. Actually, there's a house somewhere that I've got upgrades. This one. Characters you have, characters you have seen, characters you have killed, characters you have tried to kill you. I don't think it has to go that far. It might be hard to track that. I think characters you've had in your roster would be good, but it wouldn't be backwards compatible, so they'd have to create a way you can get certain characters, but they could easily make it so like one stage in the story roadmap at the beginning can drop all of the 1-stars. I'd be farming that like crazy to get all that. To get all the 1-stars that are available. Just there's, you know, could be like the first stage. Whereas right now, you can't get any characters. You can get survivors. Can you get any characters from any of these? 3 stars. I think the one to go to is the last stage. And it shows you everyone, right? So you can get all the 4 stars here and all the 3 stars here. Yeah. Like a Telltale character here. Any Telltale collectors. This guy. Man, this guy was... Because he was a civilian, right? Is it a civilian? Citizen. Because he was a citizen, he was easy to get his rush up. Because the old rush advanced style, right, was you had to have citizens to have a chance of increasing their rush. And he had a 44 AP rush, which was really fast in the original era. There was also a Eugene. I don't know if he's here. I think he was 3-star. No, he's not here. He was pretty good though. Pretty good. It was so legit when they brought some of these characters out. Even though it was like way past the 4-star era, they brought some of these characters out. Just for collection purposes, it was kind of cool. Because they designed them, so why not, you know? I have Martinez in the same team. Do you use HP mod? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Davey is all HP. Right? Because he's got a... Hasn't he got a passive? Yeah, he does not need HP. You just give him all defense mods. Everything. You give him defense set, defense on defense, and then the rest you give like 2 resists, defense versus strong. And then like maybe defense versus fast and defense versus strong on 1 resist. Like maybe you, like the wild card, you can decide if there's like a meta attack right now, and there is. You can definitely do defense versus fast. And then in the bottom left hand corner, I don't know. That one's the questionable one. Does he do many attacks? No attack. No attack. He only does basic attacks, so he can't AP drain, not a good thing. No bleed, no burn. Graze is only going to work against certain characters, but I guess you could use Graze. It stops him getting 1-shot as easily by like Shane or something. He's got a Reflect already. I don't know if it's worth keeping Reflect or not though. It's a shame because his group Halo is so good. Seeing 4-star Zeke still wrecks me. Yeah, I'm not sure which ones I've got. I've got some 1-stars. Like Danny Boy here. These are from SR. These ones drop on SR. I don't think there's anyone too spectacular here. Yeah, there's no one like too crazy. It is funny because sometimes you've never seen what these characters look like when they are maxed out. Although she was a beast in the world maps. I remember like 2 or 3 of her in a stage was nuts. Lucia, never seen Nathan either. Never seen these characters get other characters. Actually, Nathan might have had one. I'm not sure. Have I got any 2 stars? I probably don't. No, 2 stars are hardest to come by, I think. I could be wrong. We got the 3s. I think I've got some 4s. Mainly Telltale. And then Devon. They did a roadmap once where you had to have 4 stars. Devon was the best 4-star. Guardian Shields and crit buff with a revive. Oh no, wait, no revive. A heal over time. It was awesome. And bonus HP. And bonus HP. And then 5 stars. They did a Hordes once where you had to use 5 stars. And that was legit. That was like honestly great. And Jose was a really good 5-star. Stun 3, right? Stun 3. Who was that really good? Oh, it was her, wasn't it? She was nuts. Indomitable. Yeah, she was crazy good. Davies, reflect on his weapon isn't bad, it kills my Greg. Yeah, true. SR Zeke best 5 here. Do I still have my SR Zeke? I should, right? It's the same one I actually pulled, obviously, from a long time ago. Guy was nuts. And then this character got used way more than she should have been. Yeah, some of these old characters were great. Great. Didn't I get the ascendable green version of that Clementine? If I didn't, there's something to go for. And there she is. Knock. It's a shame that she didn't have like her legs and stuff for the like for the 5-star and 6-star. And then the S class is where she would have lost her leg. Honestly, I didn't like this Clementine very much. The kit was nice, but the I just didn't like the visuals. You barely ever saw her like that, so it was kind of just like, it just felt strange. But you know, it is what it is. Where's my favorite Clem? Tough Clem. She has honestly one of the best arts as well. It's a shame you can't see the arts of characters. Tough Clem had like one of the best arts. She was putting the shotgun at you, and she was like aiming down the shotgun, looking at the camera. It was great. Her kit was good. I mean, the strong Clem's kit was great, but yeah, is what it is. Okay, let's try and do faction assault of what we can do of it. It's in infinity mode at the moment, so we're going to have a little bit of trouble. I have got some insta completions, but I also have some expiring ones apparently. 5-star Cinnamon Jackie is great lead for your arena draft defense. Yeah, people do that. It's weird that you can do that. Okay, we're only gonna get 2 done. I don't even think I can score on the next 2. We'll come back to it. I'll just get the ones I can guarantee so I don't waste energy. Okay, 21 milli. I did an attack yesterday, I think, on this boss, and I got like 200k. Not much I could do. I think it was this one. Oh no, okay. Does it not count it if you didn't hit a milestone? Maybe it was this one. Yeah, if you don't hit the milestone, it doesn't count it. Apply 2 million damage. I didn't get 2 million. Yeah, this boss I can maybe do it. It's a little bit hit and miss. Just a little bit. It actually might be worth using Decap Michonne on this because she can just decap the people and make them be less of an issue. If that makes sense. Okay, he's dead. Okay. What's his AP? 41. We need to get the good stuff in. Even his sick can hit really hard, honestly. We AP drained at least. If he does his sig, I think I'm still in trouble. Okay, we're AP draining quite a lot, which is good. We might have it. We might have it. We did the impair, so I think we've got it. Man, that was tough. Okay, this one's impossible though, unless I build a different team. What about if I use aggro? Now mods don't matter, weapon doesn't matter. But if I use aggro, like, it's just the stats that don't work, right? So I should just put buffs on the weapons, like fast healing. Right, like it just can't get any self stats. I think we need to go with don't think I've got a passive maxed out though. No, I don't. Don't even know if passives work. I think passives do actually, because I think Molly can still revive. Who's a good alert character? Sam and Tom? He's kind of weak. Trying to think of like defense down or something like that. What's in her kit? Oh, that's nice. If we put her in the team, get her to hold. This weapon? Everyone will get 20%. I'm trying to keep everyone alive at this point. And if leader skill doesn't matter, I don't need a leader. So we can go for another alert character. That's decent. Ty leads. Then Molly, Sheldon, Shira, Rhodey. Now that team will die too quickly. This is against Infinity. It's not like a normal FA and it's broken FA, so maybe Nor. I'll get bonus HP and then I just hit auto. Oh no. This is who we're gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Isabel. Because I'm pretty sure one of the side things constantly stuns you. We'll use another fast healing weapon just for the sake of it. I don't know if I've actually got another one. I do. So we're going to have mad fast healing. 20% defense buff of anyone. But that's only on their base defense, so it doesn't make much difference. I think if we had an attack buff, it would stack with his aggro. I don't think he'll have his buff removed. What happens? Bonuses, they stack each other and other bonuses resets. Oh, it's just a new wave of combat. So if he gets stunned, it just doesn't. Okay. And he's got to take no damage as well, right? I think he's got absolute defense. Okay, we'll see. I'm just going to see if we can charge up enough of the attack. Because I might not even be able to take down this first thing, honestly. I might not be able to take down this first thing. So his aggro's going up. So he's the only one who's getting attack buffed. 137% buff. Now I'll get stunned here, right? Let me just wait. I need to be careful. I don't want to use my anti-stun. I think Spotlight stuns me. One of these stuns me. But I've got Isabel here for a reason. Oh, she was confused. Of course. She shouldn't be confused anymore, though. Okay, should be over. Stop. Leave me alone. Now I should anti-stun. Yeah. I know he's confused. He might start one-shotting my own team. I've got to be careful with that, actually. He's still getting buffed, though. 180% attack. How did she get stunned? She's got 100% stun resist. Yeah, the 20% defense buff is like saving my life. That's the 20% attack defense buff gone. Come on, Zachary. Oh no, she's back. Yeah, she's back. Okay, we've got 2 minutes to kill the boss. Okay. We're gonna just target the boss and hope for the best. We only need 2 mil, so it's doable. Stun's gone. Come on, team. What's his attack? 420 attack buff. He'll hit for 50k. He hit for 50k. Oh, this is taking too long. %500 attack buff. Come on. All the helicopters came in. I don't think we're gonna do it. We need to have burn, and it's just not there. Man. I wonder if they're gonna actually compensate for this, because this is obviously a joke. Like, it's legit unplayable. Did she get her burn in? No. We didn't do too bad. I think this is the best I've done. Oh man. When I used the other team, I couldn't even kill the first thing. It was dumb. So messed up. Oh well. But anyway. It is what it is. That was that. I think that was tier 5. I'm pretty sure that was tier 5. Yeah, tier 5. But it's infinity, so yeah. It is bugged. Like tier 6, I did 85 million to it. I can kill it, no problem. But the second it gets into infinity, it's impossible. No damages. Apparently it's going to be fixed in like 10 days or whatever it is, 2 weeks. But it's been like, that'll be like 20 days of just meh. Hey, what's up, Tex? Welcome to the stream. I've tried with Zach. It will grow, but not enough, if I recall. If it would double like Hem Arsonist, then it would. Do you think there's a team that we could build in the meantime? It's the first thing. I can't remember. Oh, damn, I should have checked. Do you think we can see the resists? It's the first thing. That's the issue, is the first thing. The boss isn't that much of an issue. It's that first thing. Does it show it? Wasn't there a way you could see his parts? Or was this it? Okay. Is that it? That's the thing. Is it optics? Yeah, it's fast. It doesn't show any stats or anything. I'm pretty sure they can resist. Should I buy one attack just to check? I'm going to buy one attack just to check. I don't know if I continue from where I was. Should I change the team any at all? I can't really think of anything. Maybe not Isabel. I mean, it was nice, but she was getting confused, so doesn't seem to add much. Should we just go for another aggro character? No, it's probably not going to be enough, is it? I don't think it's like really easily doable at all at the moment. Don't know if I still got something typed here. Do you think she would work here? That would be great if she did. If she works here, then it's legit, right? Have you tested that, Steve? Sigma, bro, I've beaten all of the bosses in Faction Assault for ages. I was beating them from day one. I created some of the teams that most people use that are in Faction Assault. It's just right now it's bugged. Her sig move doesn't do anything, but it does stuff against the side characters. Like, for instance, if I was to attack one of the other bosses, it would do something against the side characters. Now, it won't do anything against the boss, but does... But what about the actual side things? You know, the dudes. Try Mr. Lou with a cleanse. Now, I need to kill the spotlight really quickly. Yeah, it's bugged at the moment. What's happening right now is your characters don't get any stats from weapons, and your characters don't get any stats from leader skill, and your characters don't get any stats from mods. So basically your characters are going in, like instead of like with these buffs, they're going in like this. 25, 25, 25. So like percentage damage just doesn't work. That's why I had to take, like the other team I normally would use was like Kenny, like Telltale. It's basically 4 Telltale characters. He used to rinse that stage. But this is, I can't even think of a decent team for this because there's like you said, it just doesn't scale quickly enough. Aggro was working though. You could see it did eventually get there, but it just took so long to advance. And because the sig moves and all the things of the mechanics, whatever you want to call it, the helicopter pieces, it stunned me and stuff like that. It was just like, yeah. I stunned for it's bugged for everybody at the moment. The only time it's not bugged is when it's not been defeated. If it's been defeated and it has that infinity like sign, then you have no stats. It's rough. Does it have a little bit more info? Okay. And what did you say? The little eye on the tier selection. Oh, okay. So I back out. It doesn't have any resist though, right? Does it show his resists? It only shows his. Do you think... Does it show the components resists? They can't resist. They can be burnt. I've burnt these before, but I'm not sure if they can resist them or not. I guess they can resist them because otherwise I would have melted it with a... What's the burn resist here? I don't know. It seems weird. Like, I felt like even if they have the same resist as this dude, shouldn't I be hitting this with the burn real quick? I don't think that's what I did. Because I have to defeat the fast one, optics, to get through it to get to the boss. It's a shame there's no like fast attacks weapon. Honestly. We could try and duel up with another character that has. Oh, what am I doing? I need to go to fashion tool. That has like bleed and extension and stuff, burn and extension. So should I go for Shiva instead, do you think? Aggro was kind of cool, but we're taking the risk with the leader. I'm just going to see if that works. This is a test. If the leader works, that'd be nice. Real nice. But if it doesn't, then, you know, what can you do? Okay, I'm going to long press my character so you can see the stats, okay? So look at the stats of Shiva. 35, 46, 31. Whereas if she's got no stats, she's got 26, 25, 24. Okay. Shiva has 25, 24, 20, 23. So she's even lower because she isn't max for me. Okay, that makes sense. But she definitely isn't getting... Nah, it doesn't work. It definitely resisted it. It definitely resisted it. It's immune to bleed as well. Apparently. Is it immune to burn? No, it's not immune to burn. Okay, we got the burn off, so we might be able to get this done. Wait. Oh, one of the other tools cleanses it. Oh, no, okay, never mind. We just gotta get burn off. If we get the burn off, we've got a chance. See, why didn't I hit the burn last time? That's random, right? That's random as hell. Oh, should I long press them, see if they've got to resist? Man, they're immune to so much. Are they immune to burn? Not immune to burn. 50% resist. See, that's weird because that means they have a 10% chance of resisting against her maxed out. Do you think her passives aren't working as well? Because if her passives aren't working, it's harder for her to hit the burn. We might get there eventually. We've done 500k damage somehow. I don't know how. Honestly, I don't know how we've done 500k damage. Maybe it's added from before. Is it added from before? We need to hit the burn. Stop confusing me. And the animation time as well is really horrible. Oh, we're not going to do it again. So there might be some poor soul out there who's actually spending coins on this because they're like, they want to finish it every day and they don't know why it's taking them like 8 attacks to do 2 million damage. I think the passives aren't working as well. I don't think the passives are working. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. But that's grade 5. That's grade 5. And then if you look at my grade 6, that's my just normal hits. So it's just like, yeah. Makes total sense, mate. Makes total sense. That's why Ty and Sheldon, but they're not control characters, right? And don't Sheldon and Rhodey have exactly the same specialist skill? Am I imagining that? Aren't they both arsonists? Yeah, I think they are. Yeah, they're both the same. You can't do it twice in one turn. Target can only be affected once per turn. So unless you're going for something else in his kit, which I can't remember. I mean, he's got a decent extension. That's about it. Burn numerous parts. Yeah, I mean, like, if I have my normal team, I kill it in like 2 minutes or less. Like Kenny and Lily just destroy the helicopter really easily with their rushes. Like Kenny can kill 4 parts. Sorry, 2 parts with Adrenaline Rush when he's got 100% attack buff. It's just crazy. He's just crazy. That's why I use him. It's just nuts. But right now it's a mess. Right now it's a bit of a mess. Okay, it's actually at the 2 hour mark on my stream, guys. So I'll give it 10 minutes and then we'll do the giveaway. If you want to enter the giveaway, you can see it linked and pinned in the chat. That's to enter the advanced token giveaway for Carson. We're going to do that first, and then after that we'll do 10,000 ultra token giveaway from last week's giveaway that was unclaimed. If you want to enter, you can. You don't have to. It's up to you. What trait is today, actually? I actually don't. What do I have to do? I have to do arenas, standards. We've got draft tomorrow, and I need to remember to spend like 50 million tickets tomorrow on draft. Is draft tomorrow? Oh, it's domination, of course it is. My endurance is today. I guess today's the day to spend lots of tickets, but yeah. I might just go through my teams. I'm not really bothered about getting lots of points. I'll try, of course, but I'm not really bothered. 1, 2, 3. That's going to be a hardish team. 4, 5. Hard to beat first turn anyway. Need to beat these Zachary's first turn. Sneaky. Sneaky Zax. Doesn't he have a thing where, like, if you target him, you get reflected? Do you have to click him or hit him? How does his one work? We'll see. Okay, not like that, I guess. Yeah, none of it is working. Yeah. Apparently it's like, I think Steve said it's like, is it the 9th? Doesn't show resist, so maybe her signature will work there, unless the main boss maps. I think it does, because they definitely resisted and are immune the bleed, so it's just the same resist everybody. It is what it is. Oh no, it actually wasn't. It wasn't. It was different resist. I long pressed. It had different resist. To be fair, Mercer has to be the one to be hit. Like, it has to be the one selected. All right. Okay, this one's gonna be random, especially as it seems RNG if I make this hit or not. But we'll just do it this way instead. I'll get her adrenaline rush. Should be enough. If I do Titan signature move on someone who's got resistances, it doesn't steal away the buff first sometimes. Is that the last attack? Two more. Two more. Around the 9th, it's a new game version. Also, it would have already been deployed. The in-game news says it is fixed. Wait, what? Immune. What weapon you got? No, it's Trader who's getting this done. It's Trader. We'll keep you. And then we'll go for another attack. And I'll just use the next team. Like lazy mode. Da-da! Da-da! I think Laura's on a lot of these teams. Yeah, I see what you're saying. There's just a random 5-star team there. That's okay. Interesting. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Don't have any normalize. I can just take the hit maybe. Four, 5. Let's see if he can take out 4 characters. Close. Close. So he did confuse 1-1. It's in his passives he has stun. In his passives. Okay, that was a skip, right? That was a skip. Did I skip this? I think I skipped all of these, and then it was 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Wait, how did he? Oh, okay. For a second, I thought he tanked it, but I mean, he did. But it was the S-Class. Sorry, it was the Mythic. I was like, how did he do that? Oh yeah, he is a Mythic in the middle of them. I didn't actually even see that. Cheesy cheese. Okay, we'll try and get 4 kills with Agent 46 here. See if that works. Who survived? Is it going to be an absolute defense? No? Why didn't he attack Modern 2? Oh, is it because she was by herself in the middle? Maybe. That makes sense. Mercer has to be the one to be hit. What do you mean Mercer has to be the one to be hit? We'll save you again. I think I'm only like 40 attacks into this. How many do I have to do? 200? It feels bad. It feels bad. I think I can use this team. Yours cannot be changed. Yeah, that's fine. Although this team is not really a team that can take out an entire team very easily, except for Shane. That's about it. It's gonna be weird. I read that comment twice. I've read a few comments twice before. It's the way of the streamer. Double attack. Okay, he'll tank it, but he might die actually. Yeah. I nearly did something completely different to what I have been doing. Like, why do that? When's the next gold rush? When's the next mythic trial? Next gold rush is probably in about a month and a half, I think, or 2 months. My guess. Mythic trial, anyone's guess. It could legitimately start like in the next week. It could start in a month. There may never be a mythic trial again. Take your pick. Take your pick. Which one did I say I was going to take? Actually, I'll keep him. But I don't think I'm going to do any more. I didn't even get an update. So, is it 200? 240. As you can tell, I don't do arenas that much anymore. Not really great for the rewards. I don't think I have to do these, but I might as well do a little bit. Let me see where I'm at right now. Is it hard heart? No, a little more. 75% of the way there. I just wouldn't mind some blowtorches. Only 5 of them, but I wouldn't mind some of those. Could also get some mythic tokens. Advanced mythic tokens. What's that? 3 pulls, nothing crazy, but
Feels good. Sounds good.
hey, Bartholomew, thank you very much. Arena week in full effect, man. I know, right? This is it for arenas, because that's the end of this event, right? Yeah, 7 days. We have got another war this weekend. I think I'm like halfway through, 97 out of 250. I'll just get those done. Something to aim for at least. What is your view of the V? Is it called VAX? Oh, Valentine's Day X. Okay. Is that VD? Okay, no. I think it's alright, to be honest. It has such high stats. The last slot is the only one that is like questionable. I think it's nice because it's strong. And strong don't get to craft very good weapons. So it's a 60% elusive impair strong weapon. So it's probably one of the better strong defensive weapons. The issue is I can't really think of anyone to use it on other than like Circuit, and Circuit has a really good base weapon. You just wouldn't want to not use that, right? I'm pretty sure there's no one here. Carl, isn't his weapon decent as well? No, maybe actually Carl. It might be actually good on Carl. So if you've got Carl, it'll work quite nicely on him. Otherwise, there's only been 2 defensive. No, there's only been 2 defensive Ultra or maybe Rosie. Isn't she a control character? That could be decent, harder to resist it. But her base weapon already is 60% taunt, so that's probably better. The stats on it are just nice. It's better than Carl's base weapon, though, I think. So yeah, I think maybe put on Carl. That's the only one I can really think of using it on. Otherwise, I mean, I guess you could put on her. It's definitely better than AP, although the trauma is interesting. There aren't that many defensive strong characters that are like good anymore. Although if you team anyone up with Circuit, they're pretty decent stats wise. Definitely can be decent anyway. Like, where's that team? If I use anyone strong in here who's reasonably old, like Mike, without a weapon. Now imagine him with 40%, 40%. We can just kind of get roughly 40%, 40% on him. Like 60k, 50k. And then I think you can get that weapon to 55%, 45%. So Mike could legit have like 70k HP, 60k defense. Probably a bit better like that. But a bit more defense. Just actually have good mods on him rather than the trash ones that I had left over. I think the weapon's decent. Like I say. You should still do an FA roundup for who you use for each level and their weapons. I'm having some issues with Lily and Bob. I mean, the second it's not broken, I will. It's been broken for like 2 weeks. Multiple things have happened, right? I originally made a guide for 2 of the Faction Assault bosses, and then they buffed Faction Assault without saying anything. And I only noticed like 2 days before I was going to do it, because I was going to do it, like release the videos at a weekend. And in my video, I specifically said, oh, this character's really good because you can just wipe out the side characters with 1 rush, and then they basically buff the side characters. So that's fine. And then I was like, oh, it's too late to do a video. Then people were like, oh, you could do a video. And that was like at the beginning of February. And I was like, okay, I can still do a video. And then it got bugged. I actually got ill as well. It doesn't help. Like it's a perfect storm for me not doing the video on FA teams. I should have done it honestly straight away when it first came out. I just didn't get around to it. But yeah, Bob and Lily are tough. I think if you kind of need Sarge to do this one, I think it's tough to do it without Sarge. I could probably like unlock it on my test region and get up to tier 6 to do that on Sarge. I can never remember by the names. I always distinguish it by the allegiance that you have to use them against it. So I say like the Alexandria boss, or you know, so on and so forth. I love how it gives you the option to attack all 5 bosses with 1 click. Does it? What do you mean? I use Michonne for decap on Gabe's team. I don't use Michonne on Gabe's team. Oh, you mean the insta-win thing? This is honestly great. This is honestly great. But it's a shame it only lasts like 2 days. Tis a shame. Okay, what time is it? Let's do the giveaways. It's giveaway time. It's giveaway time. Everybody, it's giveaway time. Okay. So Carson video first. Where's the Carson video? There it is. Carson. And then the comment to enter was Gladius, and some of them were pretty good. Some comments were good. Hopefully we get some nice ones in the winners. Some of the winning comments were funny. We haven't had a huge amount of entries on this one. Maybe some people spelt Gladius wrong. It is possible. Like, there's a possibility. Unless it's cap. Is it based on caps? I don't think it is. Nope. Some people might have legitimately spelled Gladius wrong. Although, no, that video I released twice. The first time was a preview, and then the second time was a technical. And I guess not many people would have seen the technical because of how YouTube works. I think that got barely any views, like 1,000. Because YouTube. And also Scopely as well. They got me in the character a bit late. It is annoying when it happens. Okay. Okay, switch across. I'll put the link in the chat again, guys. One sec. If you want to enter, there's the link. Just make sure you comment. You can skip halfway through the video to see what you have to type to enter. Okay, here is the giveaway. As you can see, I'll give you guys like a minute or two. I'm pretty sure everyone would have entered already. Yeah. As I said, probably entered. This is true. This is true. That's why I'm not going to give you too much time. Like a minute. Like a minute. A whole entire minute. $30 seconds. Also, thank you very much again, Bartholomew. I didn't say thank you enough, honestly. Nearly 30 months, tier 2. I massively appreciate that. Thank you very much. You're on your way to the next badge upgrade. 36 months is a purple badge, I believe. It's the old purple badge. Sorry, this picture of someone wearing VR headset just looks so stupid. VR headsets always make me laugh because they always try like, oh, what I'm looking at through the goggles is so amazing. Just put this smile on my face. It's just stupid. Oh, goodness. You already got your loyal group. That's always around, so we're here to stay and here to enter. I mean, we will be doing a giveaway just for the stream in just a second for 10,000 Ultra tokens. But this could potentially be someone who's not on the stream. It's just the way it is. Okay, we're going to get the comments. We had 2 extra entries. I'm going to click start. We're going to have 3 winners, guys. 10,000 to 1 winner. 5,000 to 2 runners up. I'm going to do 3 draws. It's going to get 3 names. They're all going to win 5k each. Then I'll put all 3 names on a spin the wheel. And that person will get an extra 5k. So the first winner is going to be... Let's see what the comment says as well. It'll be interesting. Matt Durkee, who actually won a giveaway the week before last or last week. The Gladius sword looks cool. Wonder if it would better to use another weapon instead. His base weapon's okay. His base weapon's okay. I don't think it's terrible, to be honest. I think one part of it's just kind of like, eh. A lot of the time, like, if they're a window, I'm just like, free AP. But yeah. Another roll. Okay, it makes me click it twice now. Second winner is going to be Dennis. Just says Gladius. On these giveaways, I don't mind. It's risky play to just type the entry phrase because YouTube can spam you. But on the weekly giveaways, I don't mind that. On the stream giveaways, I do. It's lazy. This is lazy, but Dennis, you are a 5k winner. And then the last 5k winner is going to be... Anne gets Gladius for the chance to get him there. There we go. I'm almost feeling like Anne should get the extra 5k just for the pun. You know? Pun equals bonus points. But I already said that we're going to do the spin on the wheel. But yeah. Maybe I should have said whoever has the best pun, I'll give it to. But then again, people would be like, oh, you're just giving it to a friend. So I can't do that. I'm going to spin a wheel. 1 second. Let's get this set up. What's it called? I think it's called Wheel Decide. Wheeldecide.com, and then we had the winners were Matt. Oh, I can't remember who the other winner was. Who was the winners, guys? Matt. Oh damn! It just did loads of slashes. Matt. We also had Anne and. My brain. Who was the other winners? The other winner was... I'm actually just seeing it rerun on my stream. I always love saying the puns on the words. I try and set you guys up to get like reasonably decent puns as well in there, but Dennis, that was it, Dennis. Okay. So Matt, Dennis, and Anne, okay. Apply to wheel. Okay, one of the 3 people are going to get an extra 5k, and it's going to be... Matt gets an extra 5k. There we go. Now we're going to do the giveaway for Hengyen. Should I set you guys up for a pun again? Not Hengyen. We're going to do the giveaway for 10,000 Ultra tokens, but we're going to do it on a Hengyen video. So it's probably going to have Hengyen in relation to the entry phrase. We'll see. What should we do? Pen and paper? What? All right. Normally I remember this stuff. Fortunately, I have my stream as a recording, so I can never really forget. You know, I don't forget. I just misremember for a short period of time. Anyway. To enter, go on to this video here. Let me think of the entry phrase first. Okay, go into this video here, and the entry phrase is smack. Now be careful what you type here, guys, because if you type something too much, YouTube could block your comment and it won't count as an entry. So be very careful what you type, but feel free to try and get some puns in. But if it's too much, YouTube might be like, nah, fam. Nah. Oh, look, Bretland's here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bartholomew, like, he's never here until there's tokens to give away on the live streams. He sniffs it out. It's like a bloodhound, you know? Okay, let's set up the new entry. Refresh this. Okay. What did I say was the phrase? I said it was smack. I had to think of something that no one would have typed before in that video. Okay, we've already got 8 entries, guys. You guys are going crazy. It's for 10,000 Ultra tokens, guys. Remember, if you just type smack, I'm re-rolling you. I don't care. It has to be part of a sentence, guys. No laziness. If you just type smack, then you're being lazy. And it is being re-rolled. For the live stream giveaways, that's the rule. And while you're there, guys, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, I would appreciate it. Also, Valiant, do you think I have pen in my house? I don't have a pen in my house. And I don't think I have any paper either. What are these materials that you talk of? Pen and paper? Is this the Stone Age? Oh goodness. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong screen. That's it. There we go. There we go. Hello, Anne. Congratulations. You have to message me on Discord. And you have to give me your account code and your region. And I pass that information on to Scopely and they send you the tokens. I will send you a message on YouTube just telling you to do that. But you also know now as well. If you need to send me that information on Discord... by this coming Thursday stream, you can go to discord.gg for Discords, you can find my Discord link in the description of all my videos and streams to join my Discords. And you can just message me, and I need that information. If you wouldn't mind writing it rather than sending a screenshot of your information, that'd be appreciated. Brett, you write me a letter and post it. Yeah, good job. Good job. Every draw. Look, what's the names again? I actually do remember the names 95% of the time. I'm just a little tired today. It's funny, I've had caffeine today for the first time in a long time, and I'm knackered because of it. I don't know why. I guess it's like just made me tired. All that energy bouncing around. Okay, guys, I'm gonna draw this in like 2 minutes, less than that. How many entries have we got? We've got 8 entries initially. I'm not gonna check how many entries we've got until the end. It's just easier. Now, my stream generally is about a minute and a half behind. For some reason, like it delays itself when I'm watching it. So I always can look at my own stream. If I click view live, I can catch up to my stream. But for whatever reason, it slowly delays the stream as I'm watching it. I don't know why. It's kind of weird like that. Okay, guys, we're going to roll it out. One winner gets 10,000 Ultra tokens. It can be anybody. Even the people who won the advanced tokens just now. Anybody can win. Remember, it has to be part of like an actual sentence. You've got 1 in 16 chance to win. 10,000 Ultra tokens is going to go to... Dun, 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 Mark Lambert. Hengyen is smack your mama. It was a risky play. I'll be honest. It was a risky play. Okay, Mark, you have won 10,000 Ultra tokens. Please message me on Discord, and I need your account code and your region, and I'll pass that information on to Scopely to get that sent over to you. Jeez. That was a risky play. It was risky, high risk, but I mean, it wasn't risk reward. It doesn't matter, you know, how risky your comment is. It's still an entry, but it was high risk. You went for it. You went for it. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't really check mine. I do check them after stream. I do have a quick look because I see all the recent comments, and if there's a good one that sticks out to me, I generally give it a like or a little heart emoji that YouTube has. Yep, congrats to the winners. Congrats on winning, guys. Make sure you message me on Discords. Make sure you message me. We have had nearly 40 likes on today's stream. I do appreciate it, guys. People pop in to hit the like button. Mine was also risky. It might have got blocked, honestly. It might have got blocked. Unless you saw your avatar rotate, it might have got blocked. I sometimes have to unblock some. Like, I had to unblock one of Mini Baker Lads once. It was kind of funny. But he messaged me and said, I can't see my comment. Am I banned? I was like, no. But it is YouTube blocked his comment. It was kind of hilarious. But I'm probably going to be streaming tomorrow some All-Stars, guys. So if anyone is interested in All-Stars content, I'll see you tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll see you Thursday for some more RTS action. And we'll see if there's any content to come out this week. Other than that, we'll have to see. But that is the end of my stream today, guys. I do appreciate you all tuning in. Congratulations again to the winners. If they don't claim their prize by this coming Thursday stream, it will get re-rolled again. So again, live stream viewers always have the chance to get unclaimed prizes. Just like today, we had 10,000 Ultra tokens. So, you know, stay tuned for more giveaways. There is a current one going on, I think, on the Raiden video. Go enter that if you want a chance to win. But like I said, that is the end of my stream today, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Goodbye, goodbye, guys. Goodbye, goodbye.